This exhibition is the first of its kind. It draws attention to William Roos, an artist who isn't well known, but should be. He is, after all, one of the most prolific portrait painters in 19th century Wales. This exhibition draws together for the first time works by William Roos from National Museum Wales, National Library of Wales, Shropshire Museums, Gwynedd Archives, Bangor University Archives, the National Trust, Peter Lord Collection, and many other private collections. He is a nationally important artist to us in Wales, but having started and finishing his days at Amlwch and Anglesey, it is fitting that it is Roos's first retrospective is here at Oriel Môn on Anglesey. The exhibition has come together under the curatorial eye of Peter Lord. Peter Lord has been instrumental in bringing William Roos to our attention, firstly through his research into Welsh art and the publication of the 3 volumes on the history of art in Wales, and more recently through the tradition. The exhibition has brought more attention to an artist that has not been recognised by enough people in Wales.
William Roos painted the leaders of cultural life in Wales, religious leaders and poets, and many members of the ordinary middle classes in the towns of Wales. He had an extraordinary ability to capture a likeness, a kind of photographic memory, which enabled him to paint portraits of people that had died many years earlier. He was part of an itinerant culture in Wales. He travelled from place to place, from the north of the country right down to the south, and to London and to Liverpool, where he painted the Welsh community. But despite the hundreds of portraits that he painted, there's only one portrait of Roos himself that survives, which is a little ink drawing on the bottom of a letter that he wrote to a friend.
The exhibition introduces William Roos and how important he was as an artist, with a timeline of his work. The next theme is around public life, and so many of his portraits were of the clergy and literati of 19th century Wales. Landscapes and subjects is the next theme, and the final theme explores family life, as so many were commissioned by the middle-class gentry and successful farmers. Each of these themes gives a flavour of his work and how as an itinerant artist he made a living and was successful despite struggling towards the end of his life with the development of photography. As part of the project, we've been able to purchase 2 works by William Roos for the Oriel Môn collection, one of which is of the Cabadaron, who was a well-known linguist in 19th century Wales. The second is of an anonymous woman. With support from the National Lottery Heritage Fund, we've been able to buy these for the collection here at Oriel Môn and conserve them, with repairs mostly to the frames. Here at Oriel Môn, we didn't have any of William Roos's works in our collection, so we're really pleased to have been able to rectify this and show them as part of this exhibition. The exhibition has been made possible thanks to support from National Lottery Heritage Fund, the Weston Loan Programme with Art Fund, and the Oriel Môn Trust. We were very excited to have hosted this exhibition, with a jam-packed start and people having travelled far and wide to see the exhibition in the first few weeks. Then COVID happened, which affected people's ability to see the exhibition and our planned activities that supported the exhibition. These have had to be adapted as a digital offer, which will have a life of their own after the physical exhibition ends. They include an online virtual exhibition, short film of Peter Lord talking about Roos, as well as an online catalogue and physical illustrated book written by Peter Lord, which captures the research to date about William Roos. This is available in our shop or online. Hopefully people can continue to discover more about this Anglesey artist.